come as a surprise to some of you, but I'm not always Mia Lee. Okay. So I am Mia Lee, but I'm not just Mia Lee, if that makes sense. Hey guys, I'm back. For 22 years of my life, I had been known as... And then porn happened. The thing about deciding to get into porn is that you get a new identity. Sort of like becoming a spy and creating an alias, but everyone knows you as your alias and it's publicly known that that is an alias. Well, you see, when people look for our content, they'll type that name into a search engine and find our content. Stage names are also a way to protect our privacy and separate our work selves and work lives from our private lives. I know if I'm out and about at the grocery store and someone calls me Mia, I know how they know me. Stage names create this social boundary and understanding of how am I to interact with this person? Is this a work person? Is this a director? Is this a person who's a part of the industry that is chatting with you and doesn't know you outside of that sphere? And vice versa. So entrusting a fellow performer or industry fellow with your legal name is kind of a mark of comfort and trust in that relationship, or it's definitely a shift from just work, because now you know who you are before you start getting naked on camera. A similar thing happens when I'm in the civilian world, but kind of in reverse. It takes a while for me to first come out to a civilian friend that I am a sex worker and the nature of the sex work that I do. And although a lot of my stuff is out there for the public to consume via Twitter and social media, it's kind of different sharing that info with a buddy, because now they know what your butthole looks like when you're working. There's a certain social intimacy in both cases, having an industry friend know my legal name and having a civilian friend know my work name. It's this weird social boundary that we dance around as performers and as sex workers. So when it comes to being an adult film, I'm not just in the films that I'm in. I'm also doing podcasts, I'm doing radio shows, I'm doing public appearances, I'm doing feature dancing and all these other events that have my stage name tied to it. So that's developing a brand, and anything that's tied to that name is suddenly associated with me, my person, and my profession. Looking back on it, it's kind of crazy that after all this time, I could have just as easily picked a different name. But now, forever and ever, I will be known as Mia Lee. Thanks guys for watching this week's video. So the theme for this month is porn is forever. So I'm going to be talking about certain nuances that porn performers experience and how it lasts forever and ever, because the internet is a thing. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be back next week with another video. We are taught to be kind to strangers, to our friends, to our family, and how to treat others, and there's great emphasis in many lessons that we're given in that regard, but we really aren't getting that many lessons on how to love yourself and how to treat yourself kindly.